Okay, so there are the two ways are there. One is there is a X path is there. This is the X path. Okay, so X path is like you are defining the location, right? Okay, you are defining the XML file, the location, right? Okay, use the employee tag. Inside the employee, there is the ID tag, and there is another tag, name tag is there, right? So you can define the position through the X path. So X path is a like you define a parameter, right? You are defining like through XPath, you are defining your table fields positions. So one is the ID field, second one is the name field, and third one is the designation field. So how many columns how many tags we have in the XML file? ID, name, and designations. So if you see here, this is the XML file for two employees record, right? This is the two employees record, okay? So if you have XML with the multi-line, first we have to make it a single line, bring it each record in a one line, okay? So, so multi-line XML, we cannot read. So that is the way, right? We have to make each record in a one line, okay? So this first record, this employee tag will be coming in a one row. You see, this is the one row. So basically your data will be look like this. Okay. Second one, employee tag, your data will be coming like this. And once your data is ready, then you can write your data to anywhere. Like you can keep it Hadoop location or keep it your local file location. Okay. After that, you have to create, actually here the two stages are there, like two tables you have to create. The first table is in a one single field, entire row as a data you are inserting, entire row. Okay. So entire row data you are inserting in a single row, single, like in the, this is one, your entire single row. Okay. And this is the second entire row. Okay. For the second employee. So entire row data, you will be copying in a one single column. Okay. So this is a one single column you are defining your, you are copying the data from this table to this table. This is the second one table you are creating, but the second one table, you are creating a three columns by XPath. So you can see here, create table X table, because I don't need to define the schema here, because I'm taking the, like this select query. I am defining through the select query. What I'm saying in the select query, I'm saying X path in because it is an integer value. X path is string because this is the string column. And this XML data, what is this XML data? XML data is the source table data, source table column, XML data. That is my source table. And what I'm saying here, this is my source table. This is my source table. So did you understand what is the steps to write the XML data into the table with the three columns? So first you have to create a one table with one column, string column, entire row, this entire row, you will be taking in a, this entire row you will be taking as a one single value in the column, okay, like this XML data. And once you get the data in this table, like this table, once you get the data into this table in a single column, so you are creating another table using the select, you are transferring the data. Okay. So let me show you some examples. Actually, I tested this one, but I will show it again to you. Okay. So another way is there, actually, there is a XML serde is there. I was telling about there is a XML serde. So XML serde is the second way to do that. And that is very easy way. You should have the XML and you should have XML serde command like this. If you see, this is my create table syntax. So this create table syntax, I'm using XML serde, and this table has the field like title, author, country, company. Okay, so like book is a root tag. So inside the book root tag, there is a title tag. There is a author attribute is there. So title attribute is there, author is there, country is there. So like this, you have this is also XPath. If you see here, you are giving with serde property XPath, but you are using whatever doing manually you are doing, like with the two stages, you are doing two different stages, you are doing table 1 and table 2. Here in the single table, here is only one table you are doing with the XML serde. Okay. So this XML serde, actually some issue is coming, like this not found is coming. So I will tell you once it will be fixed. Okay. But this is a this is the newer version, you can say. This is the older one, right? Like without using the serde. Here you cannot see any XML serde. Nowhere is a XML serde while create table, right? But but ultimately, if you see internally, it is using the XPath only. Can you see here? This is same XPath it is using, like same way XPath, right? So here it is using XPath, but it is a create table, table name, and row format serde. This is the XML serde. Actually, this is the IBM package. So this is the IBM jar. So IBM has provided the implementation of the XML serde. So this package is the IBM package. Okay. So this jar we have to download and register the jar. This jar we have to download. So three steps here. So we have to download the jar. We have to create a table, and this book XML will be there. Similar way, same, like book, then book, author, then country, company. These are the attributes are there in the XML. Okay. So let me show you first this one. Let me check this new system. Okay. So here I have already created. So I create XML. Employees.xml. Okay. Employees.xml. I'm creating a multi-line XML. Will be 10. I will be applying this command to make the XML with the single line. Write it this X with this command. We have to get employee.xml, and I'm converting into the employee.xml. Here is my file, employee.xml. My file is to cat record.xml. So multi-line to become a single line. This is okay. This is the continuation of the first line. Okay, then this is the continuation of this line. Okay, so my record has become single line. Okay, now After doing this command, I keep it my file here itself. I don't do any change. Okay. So I start file here. I will be first what I will be doing. So this all things we don't need to do. I will be creating a one table. I will be creating a one table, external table, internal table, whatever table you want to create, you can create. So I will be creating an external table. Some different names because maybe I have created. So or maybe internal table we can create if we create in the warehouse. I don't need to create. So simply I'm creating a table with single column. So I will be use my DB database. Here I'm creating this table. So this table is already there. I'm making a table. So my single column table is created. Thing is, I have to load the data in this table. So I can simply put the file. Okay, I can simply, or otherwise I can use load data. Anyway, you can use load data local in file. Record the XML file into table. Table name is XML. ORG. If I see the data in this one, if I see simply the data is coming in a single column. Okay, this is the first column, and this is the first column. This is the one column, and which has the two rows, right? So my data is coming. Now I have to apply my XPath here. So I have to create a table. Okay, so I say this is my XML underscore table one as select, and I give the table name is the source table name XML table org1, and this one will be the remain same. Okay, because this one is a XPath of my XML data. So XML data is my field name, and this is my location of the field tag in this XML data. Okay, so in this table, the source table, I just create another table that is my for the target table from the source. So I'm just creating another second table. Okay, so I have to check the data on target XML underscore. Okay. So I'm able to see here are the three columns. If you see the table column ESC, some alignment is a problem, but alignment is basically the three columns are there. Actually, here the column names are not coming, but when you doing the here right, uh, not this. So here you are doing when you are doing this one, so you can give the um, give the field also. So or as select if you do here. This why C1 C0 is the default columns coming right because I have not given aliases. So when I'm not giving aliases, that is the reason. Okay. So now column is coming good. Now it's coming, right? ID, name, designation is coming. Previously it was not coming, right? Because I use when I'm doing a create table syntax, so I'm giving aliases. Okay, when I'm giving aliases, so it will create with the same aliases, it will create a table column. Okay. So this is clear, everyone. So internal, external, whatever you want to keep it, it's up to you right here. Because internal, external is just the difference is like external, you are giving a location, right? Otherwise, internal will go to the warehouse directly. So there is no change in that. Okay. So after this step, after this one create table, you have to create another second table, and this table will be will be taking your data from this first table as a source table. Okay. So whatever source table you created, XML table org1, so this is the same table you are getting. So this is like a three-step process, right? First you make it this single row, then you create a one table, and then you create a second table. And this table is your final target table. So this table is a, like an intermediate table. Intermediate table you can delete it this table because this table is no point, right? So this table you can drop it. Okay. So if you keep it internal table, you drop the data. So you don't need this data as well. So once your data is populated in this table, so this table and data both are not required. Okay. So you can drop table and so automatically your data and table both will be deleted. Okay. Okay, so another one I was saying like XML serde. Okay, but XML serde example is giving some issue. So the thing is, you will be when you have a jar. Okay, I show you the jar. Okay, so in my jar folder, actually there is a this IBM jar, right? This XML serde jar. So this jar is basically this is the hive XML serde 1.00000 jar. So this serde jar is the IBM package. If I expand this, if I extract it this jar, And if you see in this, this is like a source code. This is a source code. Actually, jar is nothing but of any other API jar means this is a source code of somebody else, right? So they have given a, this is a COM package, IBM, SPSS, hive, serde2, XML, and they have given the classes. These are the classes. So this is the actual class, right? XML serde class, which class we are using, and XML input format class, right? So this XML input format class and XML serde class. These are the two classes used when we are using, like, see, XML input format class and XML serde class. These are the two classes are used. So when you are trying to, so first of all, this jar should be this particular jar here. This particular jar you have to register. So where is this one? This one. So this jar property, right? This jar property. So we have to do the add jar command. We know if any jar we want to use, we have to do add jar location and the jar name. Okay. Same thing we will see in the UDF when we will be creating a custom UDF. I will show to you. So we have to use the add jar command. Add jar command, when we do, after that we can use that jar in our hive session. So I'm doing the add jar. Okay. Once this jar is added, you can create a table. Okay. So this here it is giving error. Actually, it is giving error. I show you what error is there. So it's not fixed. When I try to create a table, and it is using this serde jar. Okay. Because this serde, whatever serde class I'm giving, this serde class is in this particular jar. Okay? So when I'm doing this one, so it is saying me failed execution error and this one, this one, this one, and this is not found. So you are not able to see complete error message. Suppose you want to know whenever hive is giving error, you want to know where complete log message is there, right? So how to check? Actually, whenever your this errors, logs errors are there, like, okay, for any command, so you have to go to the TNP directory, and there is, like, I'm the user, so my name directory is there. My username directory is there. Okay. So I go here, and when you will check in your Ubuntu, your username directory will be there. And here you do LL. So you will find here, whenever you are running command, so your logs are there. So can you check the latest log is 729. This is the latest log, right? This is the latest log file, right? This is the latest log file. This is the latest log file. So I check the data. I check the logs data. I do get hive.log. So when I'm doing cat hive.log, so if you see, you will get a detail error. Error is saying the no class definition found. Okay. So and this is the command I gave. This is the command I gave, right? Create table, book detail, right? This is the my last command which I gave. Okay. So I got the error on this. Create this one, serde. Okay, XML serde. So in this one, even though I'm not using this serde class, this serde I'm not using in this, right? This is I'm using the com.ivm.spss hive serde. But this is the, if I see where this class is there, so this class is there in hive serde x jar. One hive serde jar is there. So if you see, this is that jar. In this jar, in this hive serde jar, this hive serde jar, this particular class is there. Okay. So even I tried to add this jar also, but this jar is already there in our Hive folder. If you see Apache Hive, live, and if you see the Hive library, so you will find here Hive hyphen serde. So Hive serde, this is the same jar, Hive serde 3.1.3, right? So this is same jar is having our uh, this this particular serde class. Okay, this particular serde class. So so if I go to if I check this if I show you if I extract this one, okay? I'm extracting. So what is the package I expected here? Hive Serde 3.1.3. This is the one. If I go here, org, Apache, Hive, Hadoop, Hive, Serde and Serde 2. Two packages are coming. So what package error is there? Org, Apache, Hadoop, Hive, Serde 2. So Serde 2 package is this one. This package is there. So if I go inside this, and there is a, if you see here, Serde class. So Serde class is, this is class name. Class name is Serde. This is the class name.
Is it missing?
Specification is there. JSON Serde is there. Okay. Reject Serde is there. Like other Serdes are there. Like see Open CSV Serde there. This Serde, this class, this jar file not having. Okay. So Serde, if I see if I see in this Serde 2 package, this Serde class is not there. Right? Only Serde, SERDE. So Serde specification there, some statics is there, utils is there, but Serde is not there. If we check in the only Serde, here also not there. Okay, so might be so this particular if we search it like where which jar it is there. I was thinking it is there, but it is not. So this they are telling here. So our package, what package is needed? Serde 2. Serde 2. Okay. If this jar name is this is the whole thing. Right? 3.1.3 for this. 2.1.2. So if we check in this zone, this is the jar downloaded. 53.1.2. This one. So the first class is not in this.
Mm.
Yeah, but Saturday class is not there. So we have to find maybe in the newer version, they have not provided. Okay. Maybe if we go the older of this hive survey. So what is the version it was saying? One point something was there, right? Something. Let's see. What is the- Because the Saturday class is not there, so we cannot, or we
I
should.
have a question.
Uh,
The error that we got originally, it was specifically for trying to do XML survey.
yeah,
Maybe
this is
in,
this Saturday class, this Saturday hive hyphen Saturday dot jar you can use for guessing Saturday also. It will work fine. You
okay,
remember
yeah,
there is a other regex Saturday, so all Saturdays are there. That is the reason you
okay,
don't need import any other jar,
okay,
right?
yeah,
But is the it is a hive Saturday is a general jar. It is not
uh-huh,
a separate jar required. Okay, so that is the reason
hmm,
even the Jason Saturday will work also.
okay,
Even XML will work also with this, but we are but in the latest version is 3.1.2 Serde Hive Serde. It is not
hmm,
having the that Serde package is there, XML package is there, but not the class. The Serde class is not there. See, this is we are see here it is this Serde class is there, right?
hmm,
Okay, so what they did in the newer version, they have modified this package, this serde 2 package, serde 2 package. So they have removed this serde. So we need to find is any other way, like other class, like which is doing the same thing. Like if I go to even
yeah.
we
That's
can
what
this one,
I
okay.
will.
With this, at least our table is able to create, then we can load data because our problem is coming while creating a table. Okay. So if I copy this in the location, so in the hive shell, generally when you add the jar in the hive session, so if you see list space jars, so you will get all the added jars. This is the previous one. Okay. So this is there. Okay, but we add our another jar because it is keep trying to find the class, the any jar, right? Wherever it finds. Okay, the package. Now I change here the jar name. The location is same. My jar name is this one. This is my jar. Team one, three. What is created?
Okay.
I was trying actually, I thought it is there. So I was thinking it's still the problem, something, but see, that jar doesn't have that glass. Okay. So this particular jar is having the glass. So what I need to find, I have to prepare this data. Okay. So this data is, if you see, if I want to create this XML tag, so I should have one book tag, the root tag, one book file also, but I have to be whether I don't do it. So the book, next is the title. So here you don't need to make a single name because this is we are doing through serde. Okay. So okay. We should have start and finish. Otherwise, XML is not a proper format. Okay. My table is ready, my data is ready. So I can find products. You have table is having how many fields? All fields are there. But you have not loaded all the data. What is happening? Definitely the other data will come null, right? Because you don't have the data, right? Your data is in the XML. So obviously it will come null. So how many fields are there? You are getting the data. Even if you have the some array type of data or something like this kind of data can also be there. So if you have seen my examples, there is a one example is there. So you can try that example. There is an example like nested data also. Like um, you have seen in the XMS, right? So you have nested tags are there. So that one also you can. This is the another one sample example. Actually, the XML path one, this is already I shown you, but you can take it this example. Okay, and this is the eBay data. eBay is a website, so ebay.xml. So if you have this one, okay, and this data you can found, okay, there is a link I will provide. So there is a nested one you can see. Okay, can you see like bid history? So bid history is a array type is there. Okay, so bid history if you see, mm, if you see here the field, one field is the location and bid history. Bid history is the map type. So map type is data is like a key and value. Okay. So when you say bid history, how it is reading the data, bid history, like bid history, and then you are getting the data key value. Suppose another one is the item info. Okay, this is also map type. I wanted to show some array type. Okay. So these are the like a map type of data. So this is a complex data type table, right? This is a complex data type, right? So this is complex data type. This is a complex data type. So this complex data type also you can use. So if I going to create this table, so this table should also not give me the issue. This table is also clear. The only thing is you have to find the data for this one. So if you find because this is a very well-known common example. Okay. So data is there. This is the same table which I created, right? Click here to download XML serde file. Click here to download the XML file. So if you click it here, click file, and this is our eBay.xml file. I open it. So this is XML. Okay. This XML, we copy it to our scene. My hive test room. I'm pasting here. I copy it here. Now I use data local in path. Okay. So this load data local in path. What is my file name? .xml. And the table name is eBay history. If your XML created, then so if I check the table, how many columns? Total one, two, three, four, five, six. And out of this, two are the map type of column. Now I get the data. So how is the data coming here? It is actually some data is a very big data, like some large column data. So if you see here, this is the first column. Okay. So we will start here. Okay. So the first column is seller name. So this is a seller name, seller rating. This is 848. Starting from the listing seller. Seller name is this. This is seller name, seller rating. This is seller info. The seller info. Seller name and seller rating. Where is this email coming? Okay, email is in the bidder. Okay. Email is coming here. So this is bidder name. Okay, okay. So this is a name only. Bidder name is a, this is the email. Okay, so this is third column. And fourth is a location. The location is mapped to here, US, Chicago. So this is my another next column. Bid history. Bid history is, bid history is this one. This is the entire bid history. In bid history, I'm going to get map and key, right? So our table, what I have a mapping, bid history, I'm saying all the data, bid history. So what I'm getting is the bid history, complete, completed. But if you see particular, I mean, right now I did select star from table, right? So you know, right, whatever, here are the two map field are there. Two key values are there. One is the highest bid amount and one is the quantity. So if I do in the same query, my column name is a bid history column. Okay, so I say bid underscore history, and the square bracket I give the column value. Key, I will give the key. So I will get that value. So if I say I want only this one, I don't want the both. Both I want, I to give separate, separate. So I will get the all is coming 626. Five records are there. 3 to 5. Okay. So total 5 records data we have. So 620 is coming. So whatever this one is coming, this is select star from table you're doing. And the last column, is your item info. Item info, so this is all item info is coming. This is the entire one, item info. So if you see in the data, item info is your this one. So this item info is, it's an entire big tag. So if you want a specific item, right, like memory, hard drive, CPU, okay, then description is this much of big description. Okay. So that is the reason you will be able to see the data is looking like distorted, right? But the data is coming fine. Okay. The only thing is because we are giving a select star from table. So instead of select star from table, this is the map data, right? Key and value data. Okay. So you should define whether you want this key or this key or this key to pass it to the item in. Okay. Did you get it? This one, right? So this XML, you have to, I will upload everything. I will upload it. This XML, I will tell, I will give the create table command. And I will give you that jar, right? The particular jar, right? With this one. Okay. Then you can do practice. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I have one question. You know when we're adding jars to within Hive, is that
Mhm.
something we have to repeat per session, or does it stay does it um does it
You have
stay
to,
permanently?
if I come out from the hive, okay, if I start hive again and I do the list jar command. So there is
Hmm.
a list jar command which shows you how many jars are currently in the your hive session. Suppose you don't know how many jars you added. You don't know, right? You forget. Okay.
Yes.
Now I want to verify. So when I do this command, so right now nothing is there because my jar is gone. Okay. So I have to do it again. I have to do it again. Or
Okay.
the better way is if this particular jar, if I put it in my hive lib folder, I don't need
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm wondering how people do it normally because I thought
It
maybe
is
they
not
run a script.
every time we do. Okay,
Yeah.
because if you are going to use every time, so why you need to add jar? Okay, like but
Yeah.
custom jar we use. Suppose you are creating some UDF function, and based on your requirement, you have to use it. So unnecessary,
Okay.
I will not keep it all jar, right? But
Okay.
custom UDF jar, I will do on demand, right? Because I have to test it some in my Hive session only for the one particular Hive session. I have to test it. So
Hmm.
I will create my own custom UDF. I will show you tomorrow like how to create a custom UDF, and then you can custom UDF jar once you create. So you will do the same add jar command. So you don't need to add in the Hive library. Hive library we keep it the jar which you are using. So these are the all jars they have given. Okay, these are the
Yes. Yeah.
library, right? Avro related jars are there. JSON
Hmm.
related jars are there. Hmm. So these jars are already given by the libraries, Hive libraries. Okay, and these are in
Okay.
the Hive class path. So we don't need to add jar. Add jar means something is additional jar, and you want to use that jar in your Hive session, any
Hmm.
class that jar, so you can use.
Okay.
So anyone has any question? So next things is we are done all the Saturdays. Okay. So next topic we'll do. I will do it tomorrow. So next we'll do Hive UDF. So I will show you the how to write your own custom function. So far we are using so many inbuilt functions, right? String functions are there, date functions are there. So every SQL database is also the different types of functions are there. Date function, string functions, numeric functions, right? But if I want to create my own custom function, there are two ways. Either you can create a Java project and create a Java project jar and create a UDF. And the second one is a Python py file also. You can write your custom function in the Python file. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, I'll make a ready example for this Python. So Java one I have, Python one I'll ready. Okay. So that I can show you the demonstration. And then we will move to the script. Okay. Next topic. Okay. So
Okay.
weekend we will do the Spark. I will start. So you should know right by this weekend we will finish the all Hadoop component. Okay. And I think okay, Loom is also pending. Okay. Mm. So that we'll also cover. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else any question? So you do practice all these Saturdays, finish it. Okay. All these Saturdays, everything you finish. Okay. And do practice, and I will upload everything, jars, everything I will, and those files, right, which I missed it yesterday. So I will upload it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks everyone.